Well, it is a great morning this morning, and we are talking on the topic real quickly for you all to get started today. Is doing your best. Because if we begin to do our best right now, guys, right now at the end of the year, we're planning for the future. That's so key for us to understand that we are doing our best right now. We're challenging, our upline is challenging us to do our best now so that we can plan for the future. It is incredible to know that you have worked all this year. We're at the end of the year and we've done everything that we possibly can to move forward and to grow our business. But at the end of the year, and as we recollect right now, we need to ask ourselves the question, am I really doing my best right now? Can I do more? Even at this last moment of being here in December at the end of the year, am I doing my very best? If I'm not, am I working towards my very best? If I'm not, I need to start having a mindset of that because it's very important that at the end of the year, I've learned, and in being in business of any kind, is that I need to set myself in place for the following year, no matter what. I'm going to do my best today, but I'm also going to look ahead because the more we get ahead, the better we are and the best we become. Why do we encourage you to do your best? Is because the best is yet to come. Great politician and just an incredible gentleman, Colin Powell, said, the freedom to be your best means nothing unless you are willing to do your best. See, we got to have a willing attitude and a willing mindset to do our best. I can work all day. I can tell you how I'm going to go for it. I can tell you how I'm going to push forward. But if I'm not really putting action to doing my best, then it's just a bunch of talk. So therefore, what he's saying is to do your best means you are willing to lay on the line whatever it takes to do your very best, to get that last policy, those last 3 policies, those last 4 policies, those final clients. If you had a goal of reaching 100 clients, check yourself. Did I make that list? If I didn't, then guess what? I'm going to put that goal on the next year. I'm going to do it the next year. Continue to do your best no matter what. Oprah Winfrey says it like this, which I really love, and it's saying it, it's what I'm saying. Doing the best at this moment puts you in the best place for the next moment. I love that. Doing the best at this moment puts you in the place, in the best place for the next moment. Because see, it's all about what we do now and what we do this week and what we do this month that sets us up for the following month and the following month and the following year. Because we are in a residual business. And because we're in a residual business when it comes to insurance, every single thing we do needs to be our best at setting things up for the future, because that residual is going to kick in eventually. We have to change our mindset. And I love how Josh talks about this a lot. Mindset is everything, guys. So as we are at the end and we're in December, for me, this has been a time of reflecting of what I need to do more of, not necessarily what I failed at, but looking at my failures and looking at them as opportunities for me to be better. And so December is more of a reflective month for me to do as much as I can at the end of the year, but reflect on as much as what I didn't get done or what I plan to do for the following year. So setting my mindset to be the very possible best that I can be. But it starts today. It starts this moment. It starts this second. It started the very moment you got in your car and you're driving to the next appointment, the very best. And ask yourself at the end of the day, did I do my very best? And if I didn't do my very best, then the next day, do your very best, because best is all you have. So therefore, you should strive to do your best every single day. While we're thinking on these things of doing our best, here's some things to remember when we're doing our best real quickly before I let you go. You have to, number one, you have to make people feel special. Realize when you're doing your best, you make others feel special. And when you make others feel special, you feel special yourself. Here's the key. When we give of ourselves to other people, when we try to help them the best that we possibly can, we are at our best. I love, and I'm just going to tell it on Charnetta and Josh at this moment, because I think they're a great example here, is that they look for people during these holiday seasons to give back to give their best to give even just a little bit of what they have, to go out of their way to help someone that's less fortunate than them. But here's what's key in what they're doing, and they pass that on to us. Here's what's key in what they're doing. They know that if they give to someone that are less fortunate, or even someone that just needs something, they may not be less fortunate, or if they encourage us a little bit more or give freely, whatever it may be, they know that they're going to be at their very best when they give it away, what they have gained. So my point is, the more we make people feel good or feel special, we are at our best. That's called doing your best. Another step is love your work and put your heart and soul into it. And I think Caesar tapped on this last time. You got to get passionate. Here's the moment at the end of the year for you to just set some things in place to get your passion alive. You have to love what you're doing. If you're new to this call, if you're new to this business, love what you're doing. Love the opportunity that has been put before you. The only way you're going to do your best is that you know what you're doing. And when you know what you're doing, you're going to love what you're doing, because what you're doing you're going to give it your best. So love the work that you're doing and put everything that you have, put your heart and soul into it. That's doing your best. Then focus on the task at hand. Again, if you're new and you just came on, and if you've been in the business, you just came with Senior Life, and if you've been with Senior Life, all of us deal with this every day. Staying focused, staying on task is so key for us to stay on task. I know when I was sharing with Charnette, I just had a treatment yesterday, but I had to stay on task. I had to do everything that I possibly can to stay on task. Staying on task means doing your best, guys. Even if it's just making those 2 calls that you needed to make, even if it's just separating your leads for you to call today, even if it's just listening to your upline and doing what they say, turning in your sheets, the upline sheets. So, it doesn't matter, whatever it is, focus on what you need to do on the task at hand. Make it your very best. Then treat every task as important. Know that everything you do when it comes to our business, everything we do when it comes to our business is important. Every little phone call, every little no, every lead we purchase, every time we talk to our upline, our manager, every time we don't, every time we're sitting and we're staring at the screen and we're studying Senior Life, everything is important. Every task, you got to treat it as important, and it's contributing to doing your very best. Always do the right thing is another point, even when it's hard, because it gets very hard in this business. It gets very tedious, and you don't want to do your best. You just want to throw everything down in front of you and say, whatever, that person just hung up on me. Oh my God, what is wrong with you today? And sometimes you just want to give up. You want to say, I'm not going to get any better than this. This isn't working for me because these leads are horrible and these people are not answering their phones. Have you ever thought that they may be at work? Have you ever thought they may have just stepped out and went to the store? Have you ever thought that they may be babysitting? Have you ever thought that they may be asleep? So here's the thing. Always do the right thing, even when it's hard. Never give up, even when it's hard. That's the point. Just never give up, and always do what's right, guys. In this business, if you do what's wrong, you're going to pay for it. If you don't pay for it within our team, within our group, within Senior Life, you will pay for it legally. So always do what's right. When you do what's right, you will do your best. And then, oh, I love this one. Ask for help whenever you can. Whenever you need help, you need to ask. Nobody is big enough or good enough or best enough that they don't need help, guys. We all need help. Even if we've been in this business a long time, there may be a new strategy. There may be something that you hear on the training calls that's different. You need to join those training calls. You're gonna learn, and it's open for questions. So always know, ask for help whenever you need it. If you don't understand, then ask. I love this new agent that I have, Jeanette Curtin. She's always asking. And because Jeanette is always asking, she's always producing. She's produced on her first 2 weeks, she produced over 6,000. And then she just hired on 2 people. It's because she's asking, how do I do this? What do I do here? You need to ask, especially if you're new. Now, here's the thing. A lot of you have been in the business a long time, but guess what? Senior Life may approach it a little bit differently. Our policies may be a little bit different. So you need to contact your upline or contact the person that brought you on and ask questions, because the more questions you ask, the better you become. Because again, you can't be your best if you don't know anything. Oh, you cannot be your best if you don't know anything. You cannot guess it. You cannot fake it, as they say, till you make it. I don't like that phrase, but you can't fake it. You have to faith it. You have to step out on faith and start stepping forward, reading your material, doing everything that you possibly can to do the very best that you can to make this happen. As we always say, you have an opportunity to print your paycheck. So why not do your very best to do that? And then I love, love, love this one. Realize you are part of the solution when it comes to your clients, when it comes to your position. Yes, there are people with problems out here, but guess what? Because of this opportunity, because of where we are right now, we are the solution. Realize you are part of the solution. And guys, that's in anything that you do. Realize you're part of the solution. When you can wake up with a mindset that I'm going to do my best and I can be the solution for somebody today, and I can encourage somebody today to do their very best as I do my best, then guess what? There's nothing to it that you're going to be great at what you do. You're going to see great results. Whatever you plant, my friend, you're going to reap. That's what you have to look at. Whatever I'm planting today, I will reap from whatever I'm planting. And you have to make sure what you're planting is good so that you can reap good. You have to make sure what you're planting is best so that you can reap the best. Okay? That's very important. Realize you are part of the solution and make up in your mindset that I am the best solution for this client today. As I walk into the door and as I call them on the phone, I'm going to give them the best solution that's going to change their life. And lastly, when it comes to things to remember on doing your best, I love this one. And Ron Powell, our CEO, our owner of this company, Senior Life, said it best. Go not 100% all in, go 110% all in. Go 110% all in starting today, all the way to 2022. Go all in, guys, 100%, 110%. That's what we have to do. We have to clear the distractions, move forward, and be our very best. Love this quote. Always do your best. What you plant now, you will harvest later. What you plant now, you will harvest later. Wow. So this December, as we're closing up, as this last week before Christmas and half of the week of next week, we have to plant so that we can reap a rich harvest. So always do your best. What you plant now, you will harvest later. Wow. You have to finish strong. So let's finish strong here. That's the thing today. Do our best, finish strong, and plant so that you can have a rich, rich harvest, because we have the opportunity to do that today and every day moving forward. I love this because here's what I'm saying. I'm going to sum it up. And I love how I'm going to sum this up. Do your best and let God do the rest. Love that. Do your best and let God do the rest. Because it's no mistake that this opportunity is in your hand. It's no mistake that you have landed on this. So moving forward with the mindset of doing best, just step out today and from this day forward into 2022, do your best and let God do the rest. And scripture says, and whatsoever you do it heartily as unto him and not unto man. So do your best and let God do the rest. So what is this doing your best is about? It's about reaping a rich harvest for the future. Reaching a rich harvest for the future by doing your best and letting God do the rest. Love that. Now I'm gonna close with this, saying that how do we do our best? One of the ways we can do our best is January 15th, 2022. I'm speaking on this at the end. I normally don't, but I know that if you attend this conference coming up, Born to Win, that our home office puts on, I can guarantee you, you will leave with the best attitude, doing my best attitude, and you will win. I promise you that. That is January the 15th, 2022. Our upline has been pushing us to be a part of that. So make sure leaders, new people, you need to be there. If you want a boost for the coming year, 2022, January 15th, you need to be there. So if you're going to do your best, be at that conference, the Senior Life Conference in Thomasville, Georgia. You've received emails, you see it on GroupMe, you need to plan to be there. So make sure you do be there. So that's it for today, guys. I hope that you captured this moment like you've never captured it before, to do your best and let God do the rest. And remember, what you plant, you will, my friends, reap. Have a good morning.
Woo, that was amazing, JoAnn.
What a great call. Yes. Amen. Have a blessed day.
Blessed day.
Thank you, JoAnn. That was awesome.
You're welcome. Bless, guys.
Amazing call, JoAnn. See you guys later.
All right. Have a good day, all.